Hey, what's up, guys? It's D, the Grim Gamer, and welcome back to another episode of Jason Jackson's career in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. Today, in this video, we're starting Season 3 of the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series, but just as a recap, to show where we left off, at the end of Season 2, a 15th place finish at Baxter, which gave us a 19th place overall in the point standings with 166 points. Still not great, but a big difference over where we were at the end of Season 1. Now, that gave us $2,257 in our available funds. Trying to get a suspension upgrade. Don't have a suspension upgrade for the car yet, but the one I'm trying to get is $2,500, so we got a little ways to go. Hoping that after this first race of the season, I'll have enough to do that, and that'll help us out a great deal. But before we can get into the races, we do have the postseason to get through, so let's do that first. Get through that. And Ted Finger, he wins. He's a season champ. 3 wins on the season, 846 points. Yeah, there we are. So, nothing happens, nothing changes. It looks like we're keeping both of our sponsors. And that, of course, our main, I'll say our main sponsor is Dunbar's, which is on the side of the car. And then we also got Schneider Skies, which we didn't get the goal for Schneider Skies at any point in the last season, so I was kind of curious if we would keep them. They're hard to see, but they're on the very bottom of the rear quarter panel. They're there, as best I can tell. But that'll give us a bonus of, I think it was like $500 if we can get our first top 10. So that's what we're going to strive for, but first we got to get through our first race, try to get enough money for that suspension upgrade. So, first race of the season, and we're heading back to Dundas County Fairgrounds. And, yeah, let's get that car out there. Let's get to the track. Let's get this season underway. Unfortunately, the same problem that I had at Baxter with the car trying to drive up out of the corner and right into the fence, that's prevalent in this one now too. I don't know if it's after we got our last upgrade, which I believe was an aero upgrade, if there's just not enough to get the car to turn now, or what exactly is going on. But I don't recall that like that here before. But that's what we got to work with, so we're going to see what we can do. I'm seeing some 17s, some 19s, and some 20s. All right. Let's see what old 455 Dunbar's Land Yacht's got in it. Oh, look at that nonsense. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. See what I'm saying?
This is the one that counts.
That time I did kind of, I hit this berm, and the damn thing just will not turn. It won't do anything. And that is going to be a serious problem. Serious problem. Come on, get around the corner, damn you.
All right.
20.5. That's one of the worst laps I've ever had. I was doing much better. Well, not much better, but I was doing quite a bit better in practice, and that is dead last. That's not how we want to start. Not how we want to start Season 3. And certainly not what we want to do, trying to get that suspension upgrade, which apparently we desperately need. We're going to try to get through Heat 2 as best we can. And already it's not good. Starting thing out with Ted Finger right there on the pole. Last season's champ. Going to show us all up again. Joe Fazoli's, we got John Bean. Gosh, starting dead last in our first heat of the year.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
We got to do something about that. Of course, he's not going to let me in or nothing. Oh, come on. Ah! And then we got nothing off the corner, so... Oh, then when we hooked Campbell. That's not good. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you try too hard. And again, luckily there's no like rival and ally system in this game, so I think just a little too old for that system, but if there was, we would not be making friends with actions like that. I think that might have been partially my problem. Maybe I'm just getting into the corner too early, trying to cut it too fast. Well, that didn't really matter there. That seemed to work better in 1 and 2, at least. I don't know. I'm just shooting in the dark here because I don't know what else I can really do until we get some kind of upgrade to try to help this. And I don't know what I could possibly do with the car to make it any better without any kind of upgrades. And by the time this episode comes out, there may be somebody in the comments that say, well, you should be doing this, and you should be doing that, and why aren't you doing this, and why aren't you doing that? By the time you see this, in all honesty, I've been doing a lot of these over a Christmas break from work that I've had, so I've had some time off of work. I'm just kind of building them up. So by the time this one comes out, or actually as I'm recording this, the first one hasn't even come out yet. So there's going to be quite a significant gap by the time you see these compared to when I'm actually recording them. So when this series starts coming out, I'll start seeing, the feedback or whatever, and I'll take it into consideration moving forward. And I might even put a post, just a regular post there on the channel there somewhere, explaining where I'm at and what's actually going on with the series at the time. But anyways, moving on from there. Yeah, already not a great start. Only got 9th because we took out Campbell. I didn't mean to, but that's kind of what happened. So, as much as I probably should, be a little extra aggressive, trying to get as many spots as I can, it's not how I want to race, and so I need to calm it down for the A-main. Excuse me, A-main. We ain't getting to no A-main. Not anytime soon. The B-main. And just try to race cleanly. Just try to bring the car home in one piece. Don't break it. Don't wad the car up. All right, what are we looking at for the B-main? John Rafter and Eric Truitt up front. Ted Finger back here in the B-main. Well, that's not good for a defending champion. Well, we're on the top row back there. Next to Higgins.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I don't want to be up here. Oh, come on. Would love to get that 15th. Campbell trying to get back to us, trying to get back at us. I don't necessarily blame him.
10 laps to go.
Need that 15th for that sponsor bonus, but look at this. That's not going to happen. They're going to go around on the outside. And then hit the berm. And they're gone. Push up and drive out of the track. Damn it. Oh, buddy. Look at this. Oh, this momentum dies, man. Down to 50-something miles an hour. It's awful. It's just terrible.
That was a great lap.
What do you mean? These laps have absolutely sucked. And Higgins just going to go around too. Wow. Eek.
5 laps to go.
5 to go, and it looks like we're going to finish dead last in our first one. What? How? How is that happening? We at least have some kind of upgrades, and we can't. I'm a little.
That's a great lap.
A little baffled here by that. Ugh, wow. Can't even get back to Higgins. And I need to. I can't be finishing dead last. Damn it. I'm going to have to just body slam him here, I think. Sorry, man. I refuse to finish dead last after that first season that we had. I won't do it. I can't do it. I can't allow it. I got to have at least one spot, for crying out loud.
And there's always next time.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't. I got nothing. That's not how we want to start. That's not how we want to start. 19th, 5 points in the standings. Holy sh! Not going to get a suspension upgrade like that. I think we desperately need one. And what's really going to get under my skin is if I do finally get a suspension upgrade and it doesn't do anything to help me and I just blow all that money. I don't even want to think about that. Well, I only spent $4 for the expenses, so that little bit of nose damage must not have been much. Pull $25 in winnings, bring home 136. Just a damn shame. NASCAR Heat Weekly says, and they're off. Another season of racing is upon us. Dundas always reminds me of how much I love a day at the races. You know what? None of that even matters. We've seen that several times. Victory by Jeff Fulton. So he opens the season up with a win. Driver of the car, number 455, didn't. He sure didn't. He sure didn't do much of anything. So yeah, there you have it. 19th, 5 points in the standings. That's just, it's god awful. We're inching ever so closer to that suspension upgrade. It might take another race or two. Now, the only thing I can hope is that I'll have that upgrade by the time I get to the Egan Speed Bowl. Because the Speed Bowl is where we got to our first A main. And with a suspension upgrade, and then with that power we got under the hood and whatnot, I'm hoping that we can have not necessarily a breakout race, but at least a repeat of that. And that'll show that Egan Speed Bowl will be my track that I actually might break out at some point. We're not there yet. We're definitely not there yet. Because where we're going now, Canyon Valley Speedway for the second race of our third season. So let's get it. Okay, so after that last race, I did something that I don't normally do, and that's fiddle with a bunch of the stuff in the garage, even though a lot of it I don't really know exactly what it does. But some changes had to be made. There's no doubt about it. Went to start practicing here, and it was what I've been calling it, the land yacht. That's exactly what it's been. Wouldn't turn, slow. So I messed with a few things. I messed with the gear ratio a little bit. Messed with some wedge and some spoiler angle, which is funny because I don't think there's any spoilers on these cars. But did a couple things. It seemed like it did a little better. The only thing I can do now is see what it does here in qualifying. That's all I can do at this point. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I didn't make the car completely undrivable when we start getting a few laps in. But after just, a lap or two, it was handling a little better. I had just a smidge more speed. Didn't take these first corners worth a damn, so it's kind of making me a liar.
All right, let's see where we play.
19.8. Still not exactly what I was getting in those couple practice laps, but I did kind of screw up my lap there a little bit. Okay. That's a lot better than what I was hoping to get, or what I was expecting to get. Sure. I'll take that. That's fine. Works for me. So, just hopefully we can keep that momentum in the race itself. So, Heat 2, here comes the 455 Dunbar's Land Yacht. Get the hell out of the way. We might be piling up the entire field. Alright, let's see who we're going up against. We got John Raptor and Matthew Cato. Oh, we got Cato and Finger in the same heat race. The two former champs. Back to back. Starting on the bottom. I like seeing that too. That should help a little bit, I hope.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
There's the green flag. Let's see what we got. Oh, let's get right underneath. Let's go. Let's go. And then y'all can go around on the outside because you're probably all faster. You're going to hit that damn grass. That's not going to help matters any. Let's open it up, see what we can do. Excuse me, Zins. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, it wasn't a lot, but I think I found a little something left in this car that we weren't capitalizing and using before. It's not pushing up to the wall like it was, and we just grabbed 7th in our heat race. So, again, it's not much, but I think it's better than what I would have got if I wouldn't have messed with anything. Those 2 spots out of the A main from there. So B main it is. Again, we need at least 15th to get the Dunbar's sponsorship money. And if we get that, we get 15th in the sponsorship money, then we should definitely be able to get the suspension upgrade at that point. So that upgrade, I think, is riding on this B main right here. And this B main, we got Ted Finger right there again, last year's champion. He's not doing so well. Last year he crushed everybody, but he is right up front. We're right behind him though, starting what, 4th I think in this B main. If we can get 1 spot, then we can make another A main.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
What do we got? Can we take this hole right here? Nope. 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 Oh, damn. Yep, just wad the entire field up. Oops. I tried to make a little something extra happen there, and it didn't. It didn't. And then Dan Diamond, he's going to be able to get around and go.
10 laps to go.
Come on, Dan, you're in my spot. You're in my groove, man. There we go. See if I can get... Oh, he's going to push me off in the grass. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, a little damage there, too. Okay, we got a couple laps left. I mean, I'm in 15th, which is pretty much my goal, but felt like we could have got maybe a little bit more net. Oh, and I tried to overcorrect it. Trying to get Diamond. Trying to get up here to Diamond.
5 laps to go.
5 to go. Need him to stay up there in the outside, the outer lane. If he does that, I might have a shot. Might have a chance. Would have liked to have gotten to Zins too, but... Oh, come on. Give it up, Diamond. Give it up, Diamond. Give it up, Diamond. You're going to try to cross underneath me? Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. I just can't let Diamond get back up here. Trying to pull away from him. Secure this spot. And hit the grass and screw up the entire lap and the entire line. Fulton trying to get up here too. No. Back off. No. Back off. Oh. Wow. Oh, he goes around. He's going to go around. He saves it. Oh. Oh, come on. What? Barely got me at the end. So I lost both 4th and 5th to Dan Diamond and Jeff Fulton. Whatever, dude. Man, that really sucks. So we're going to miss out on the sponsorship bonus. Missed out on 2 spots at the very end and also got a banged up race car to show for it. I know it just be like that sometimes, but that really sucked. Could have used those 25 points and definitely could have used that prize money. Well, there it is. Threw $40 out the window for the expenses. Only got 58 for the winnings. Multipliers and all, it's $134. Could have been so much more than that. We don't even need to look at this. Joe Fazoli's won it, so good for him. So what's that do for us? It puts us down to 20th in the point standings with 22 points. And that is not how we wanted to start things out here. Not even close. I got $2,527 in our available funds. Let's see here. Let's look at the calendar real quick. We got Kingsfield, which that sucks. And then what? Anoka and Baxter? Yeah, so we're on that loop again. So we still got a little bit of time before we get to the Speed Bowl to make sure that we get that upgrade. I think to start out Season 2, I wound up with an 18th in the opener and 15th at that last track. Wound up with, what, a 19th and a 16th. So one place worse than in last season for those 2 races, which is very disappointing, seeing as I feel like I should have been able to have that 14th in that one. So, again, it is what it is. This was a rough start. It's unfortunate. It's not how we wanted to start things off for Season 3 for Jason J.J. Jackson, but it is what it is. We're building the funds up. Should be a pretty good upgrade coming very soon, and hopefully we'll be moving up through some of the field after that. But time's gonna tell. That time ain't now. Tune into the next one to see what happens. I am D, I am the Grim Gamer, and until then, we'll see you guys later. Yo! I've got just going around, man. What the wow.